Hi everyone, this is Mike from Eagle Ridge GM. In this video, I'm going to take a quick walk around of the 2019 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2, or ZR2 if you're from the United States of America. Anyway, let's start from the outside. So on the front, black bow tie, looks very nice. Unique ZR2 grille with ZR2 badging. You have projector headlights. They are halogen, not HIDs, unfortunately, or LEDs, but they still provide enough light in the dark. Very unique bumper. So the whole point of this cutout is for better approach angle. So if you can see, it's a pretty steep approach angle. And you have unique ZR2 wheels with Goodyear Duratrac Wrangler tires. Very chunky tires so that you don't get stuck in the mud. But if you have a friend that gets stuck in the mud, you do have recovery hooks. So you can pull out his Toyota Tacoma. And below you have steel skid plate to protect the engine. And taking a peek at what makes the ZR2 so unique is the Multimatic DSSV suspension. Now it has special valving to make it very smooth on the road, but also quite smooth and able to take the punishment of off-road driving. Moving off to the side, you got your Colorado badging. And this is actually not a step. It's actually more for protection against here. And when you go off-roading against big rocks so that they hit this instead of your body. Now this one is the crew cab. You can get one with an extended cab with a longer bed. This one is a 5-foot bed. More suspension goodness underneath. ZR2 badging in the back with a spray-on bed liner. It's pretty nicely sized. And if you drop the tailgate, it's a soft open, so it doesn't slam on you. Further in the back, you have your tow connections. You got your regular pins and a full-size spare. Oh, and this does not have the corner step bumper like the 2019 Chevrolet Silverado. And that's because the ZR2 has, again, a different bumper for the better departure angle. So yeah, that is a quick look on the outside. And now let's go inside and see what's in there. Starting with the back, plenty of room. I mean, it's not for someone, say, 6'4" like myself. It's a little bit tight, especially on the leg room, but it's not too bad for short trips. Leather in the ZR2, very soft leather, might I add. You got a couple of cup holders in the center console, which drops down, and a couple of USB ports for charging your phone. You can also lift this bench. You got storage underneath. And let me see if I can do it with one hand. Doubt it. One hand and one foot. There we go. Oh, yes, there we go. Got it. Anyway, yeah, so you got a bit of storage underneath. Also a small toolkit. Yeah, that's the back. All right, onto the front. Driver's side door, you have all of your usual controls: power windows, power locks, power mirrors, child safety locks, window lockout as well. Driver's seat, leather and power, heated both on the bottom and on the backrest. And very nice ZR2 stitching on the headrest. Looking on the left side of the steering wheel, you have your headlight and taillight controls, and also your two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. You can also have an auto setting, so then the computer decides to switch between rear-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. Your trailer gains. And on the steering wheel, if you could just focus, there we go. You have your cruise controls, heated steering wheel, and on the other side, you have your phone controls, voice command for the infotainment system, and a little touchpad to control what you see right in front of you on that little screen. Also, behind the steering wheel, you have a few buttons for radio favorites and also volume. Looking right in front of the driver, you have your tachometer on the left and your speedometer on the right, and in the center you have fuel and water temperature for the engine, as well as the infotainment screen. Well, not really infotainment screen, but driver information screen. Let's say that. Next to that, we have the 8-inch touchscreen. Now, if you want to know more about how this infotainment works, I will link a description or a link to an article that we wrote in the description below. But it's very simple to use. I mean, you have your quick menu buttons at the bottom. Just swipe left and right. You got audio, nav, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's very intuitive to use. Below the screen, you have your physical buttons for the quick menu. So home, skip track, go back, accept once you highlighted something, and also, of course, volume. Below that, you have your heater and AC controls. The ZR2 does come, I should say, standard with automatic climate control. So you just set it to whatever temperature you want, and the car will adjust to that. And below that, you have the, well, what I think are the important bits of the ZR2. So starting off on the left, traction control and stability control to turn it off, locking rear differential, locking front differential. For the front differential, the only time that you can use it is when you're in 4 low. Other than that, it won't actually allow you to use it. But the rear differential, you can lock it whether you're in 4 high or 2 high. Hazards. This particular ZR2 is equipped with the Duramax diesel engine, so you have an exhaust brake. You can also get the 3.6 liter V6 gasoline engine. Hill descent control and lights for the rear bed. Below that, you have your passenger and driver heated seats. And further below, if I can get a shot, USB and SD card for the navigation. Oh, and also speaking of USBs, if you don't want to connect your phone via USB, you also have wireless charging, if your phone is capable of wireless charging. So there you have it, a quick look on the inside of the ZR2. And that is a look at the 2019 Chevrolet Colorado. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to check the YouTube description below for related articles on the ZR2 and also the Colorado. And please, if you like this video, like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our social media. And thanks again for watching. See you in the next video.